Welcome to the Philippines' premier motor show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa. Here are our features on this edition of Electronic Magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, a compact sedan from Honda, the Civic RS Turbo CVT, and a compact SUV crossover from MG, the RX-57 TST Alpha. And together with the latest news and development of the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the Club Ertiga Philippines 8th anniversary as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kaya-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this episode of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Honda. This car review takes a look at the 2023 Honda Civic 1.5 RS Turbo CVT.
Aside from the newly launched all-new Civic Type R, there are now only two other Civics in the local lineup of Honda, the Civic 1.5 S Turbo CVT and the Civic 1.5 RS Turbo CVT. When Honda Philippines finally brought the 11th generation Civic to our shores, many loved the way it looked with the longer hood and sloping roofline, the sharp character lines. The Honda Civic is now 4,678mm long, 1,802mm wide, and just 1,450mm at its highest point, with a 2,735mm wheelbase, and cleared the ground by 134mm. It is sleek, sporty, and seemingly more mature than its predecessor, but in a good way. It also stands out with the RS emblem on the grille, black painted side mirrors, door handles, shark fin antenna, door sash garnish, and trunk spoiler, and 18-inch RS design alloy wheels. The dual exhaust pipes are chrome. The RS rolls on 235/40 ZR18 95 wide tires. The side mirrors have integrated turn signals and power adjust in full. The LED headlights feature a black ring, automatic headlight adjustment, auto on and off function. The RS also comes with LED fog lamps, daytime running lights, high mount stop lamp, and tail lights. Smart keyless entry and push button start have ceased to be wow factors in new vehicles, as most respectable 5-door sedans offer the same. Nonetheless, it's very convenient to be able to unlock the doors and start the engine of the Honda Civic RS with no need of a key, just a key fob in pocket. Once inside the Civic RS, one can see and feel the rich premium materials used for the cabin, seats, and trim. There's premium leather and suede for the seats, with the driver enjoying 8-way power adjustable in his. Front passenger makes do with a seat that slides and reclines manually. The rear seat for 3 splits in full 60/40 and features adjustable headrest. The dash can be described as high-tech minimalist, with a 10.2-inch full digital instrumentation display that can be customized, the honeycomb trim that runs across the dash, the rotary knobs, and digital display for the dual-zone automatic climate control system that also comes with rear air vents. The steering wheel wrapped in leather provides a good, comfortable grip and looks more elegant than sporty. The steering column tilts and telescopes for convenience and comfort. The intuitive controls are audio, multi-information display, and adaptive cruise control, a voice assistant within easy reach of thumb and hands in the 9-3 position. The center floor console houses the shift knob that is skirted in leather, the electronic parking brake, the toggle switch for the drive mode, and twin cup or beverage holders. The center armrest is quite comfortable and wide enough for 2 resting arms. Ambient lighting, including on the door panels, provide great atmosphere inside the cabin. The RS also comes with sport pedals. The Civic RS features a 9-inch floating touchscreen for the infotainment system that comes with Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth, hands-free telephone connectivity, USB input. It also comes with Bose 12-speaker sound system as well as a wireless charger. Driving the Civic RS is quite fun-powered as it is by a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder DOHC VTEC turbo engine that produces 178 PS and 240 Nm of torque and is mated to a continuously variable transmission that drives the front wheels. The fun especially comes when on sport mode, and when the Spirit moves, the paddle shifters come in handy to get most out of those revs. For more sedate driving, there's Econ and normal mode. Honda also paid a lot of attention to minimize noise, vibration, and hardness levels in the 11th generation Civic cabin. The 11th generation Civic is both stable and agile, which is best tested on uphill climbs and downhill corners. The longish wheelbase and wider tread combined with a well-tuned suspension feature front McPherson struts and multi-link system in the rear ensure this. Confident stopping power comes from a brake system using this on all 4 wheels, ventilated in front. Confidence driving the 11th generation Civic is all the more enhanced by Honda's Sensing, a suite of state-of-the-art driving assist and safety technologies aimed at building a collision-free society. Adaptive cruise control makes it easy to comply and maintain proper speeds at highways with speed limits. Automatically braking or decelerating when coming behind slower vehicles and accelerating back up to the speed limit when clear. Low speed follow similarly helps in crawling and stop-and-go traffic. Other helpful tech in Honda Sensing includes collision mitigation braking system, road departure mitigation, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist system, and lead car departure notification. Also giving confidence and convenience is the multi-view reverse camera with guidelines to aid with parking. Other safety features on the Civic RS include lane watch camera, walkaway auto door lock, dual front airbags, side and curtain airbags, 5 3-point ELR seat belts with reminder, child lock, ISOFIX child seat anchor. Also standard are anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, emergency stop signal, G-Con body structure, and security alarm and immobilizer.
In rolling out the 11th generation Civic, Honda aimed to set a high bar for the compact sedan segment, and the Honda Civic RS Turbo CVT with Honda Sensing is not far off that target. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
Mitsubishi Strada athlete, confident to the core.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
The annual event that brings together in one venue the country's biggest and best brands to showcase and provide test drives of their local lineup of vehicles returns this summer. The Autofocus Summer Test Drive Festival takes place on May 4 to 7 at the SM Mall of Asia. Kia Philippines has officially launched the EV6, a groundbreaking full-electric midsize SUV that has been making waves globally.
We are here in Ayala Tower 1 in the Triangle Gardens because we are launching the Kia EV6 in a combined program between Ayala and Kia. So this is the first time that we're bringing in a fully electric vehicle in the lineup for Kia and of course for Ayala as well.
The Ayala group of companies prepared the way for the arrival of the Kia EV6 by expanding and strengthening the local EV ecosystem. According to Ayala Corporation President and CEO Bongkon Singh, the Ayala group made sure to put the charging architecture in place long before the arrival of the EV6. The Ayala Group expects acceptance of the EVs to grow and become the dominant transport technology in a few years, Kunsing added. An expanding charging system network is being established by Ayala Land using charging options manufactured and developed by Integrated Microelectronics Inc., also a part of the Ayala Group, and its partner Greenstrom. Kia Philippines is one of the brands being carried by AC Motors, Ayala Corporation's automobile business company that is one of the country's largest multi-brand vehicle distribution groups. Kia is confident that with the Ayala Group expanding the local EV ecosystem, the EV6 will be warmly welcomed by Filipinos.
First, let's look at the design because it's renowned, being recognized IF Design Awardee as well as a Red Dot Design Awardee in 2022. So it looks good, but let me tell you, it drives as good as it looks. It's comfortable, and the best feature it has would be the longest range that it can offer to the buyer. We brought in the Kia EV6 GT line having a range of 528 kilometers. That's long enough to bring you to Baguio and back to Manila on a single charge.
The EV6 GT line is priced at 3,788,000 pesos. It comes with a portable charger, 5 years or 160,000 kilometer vehicle warranty, and 8 years or 160,000 kilometer HV battery system warranty, 5 years of free preventive maintenance service, and 5 years of free 24/7 roadside assistance.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We should take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Who said happiness can only be found on the ground? Next generation Ford Ranger. Do the undone. Reserve yours now on Ford.com.ph or at your nearest Ford dealer.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head.
The pickup wars has gotten interesting, and as more players come and more models and variants are rolled out, buyers ultimately benefit. While design, style, looks, and to a certain extent handling and performance can be subjective, the number and kind of comfort and convenience features, smart connectivity tech, powertrain capacities, and dimensions are not. So pickup makers and distributors have taken to arming their combatants in the segment with all manner of modern technology for safety, driver assist, convenience, and performance. Take for example the Mitsubishi Strada Athlete Black Series and the Nissan Navara Pro 4X. The Mitsubishi Strada Athlete is 5,305mm long, 1,850mm wide, and 1,795mm tall, with 3,000mm long wheelbase and a 220mm minimum ground clearance. The Strada Athlete pickup bed is 1,520mm long, 1,470mm wide, and 475mm high. The Nissan Navara Pro 4X 4x4 is longer, wider, and taller at 5,260mm long, 1,875mm wide, and 1,855mm tall. Nissan lists the Navara's maximum water weighting depth at 600mm. The Black Series is all about blacked out accents as this special edition Athlete comes in either black or white. In black or white, the Black Series Strada Athlete features blacked out front dynamic shield grille, side mirrors with turn signals, styling bar, rear spoiler, front bumper, and 18-inch alloy rims shod in 265/60 R18 tires. There's no mistaking the Athlete as it also features side decals. The Strada Black Series is equipped with daytime running lights, LED headlamps with leveling device, LED type rear combination lamps, front undercover, front skid plate, front and rear fog lamps, high mount stop lamp, door sash, variable intermittent windshield wipers with washer, front towing hook. The Navara Pro 4X 4x4 comes with dark colored front grille with Nissan logo and black and orange body colored front bumper with orange accents, black tailgate assist, black window molding, gloss black roof rails, and 17-inch alloy wheels shot in 265/70 or 17 BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. It is equipped with quad LED projector headlamps, LED daylight running lights, fog lamps, and taillights, rain sensing wipers, rear window defroster with timer, side step, high mount stop lamp, front and rear mud guards, as well as the utility track channel. The Strada Athlete Black Series comes with a keyless operation system with push-button start and keyless entry. The cabin features orange and black leather upholstery with athlete bark for the seats and trim that matches the leather with orange stitching on the gear shift, the parking brake lever, and the 4-spoke steering wheel. The steering wheel tilts on telescopes and comes with switches and buttons for audio and cruise control. The front seats have adjustable headrests with the 8-way power just for the driver. The rear bench seats for 3 also feature adjustable headrests as well as a fold-down center armrest. The dash features gloss black and silver accents and an instrument panel display with high contrast meter and LCD-type multi-information display. Standard comfort and convenience features include power windows, power door locks, bottle holders, and door pockets and doors, cup holders on floor console and rear center armrest, grab handles, sunglass holder, map lamp, day and night room mirror. The 4-wheel drive Strada gets dual-zone air conditioning with rear vent. The Navara Pro 4 X4x4 also features a keyless entry system with Nissan's Intelligence key function, push-button engine start-stop system. The zero-gravity type seats are wrapped in leather with Pro 4X stitching. The front seats manually slide, recline, and adjust for height. The rear seat features a fold-down center armrest with cup holder. Other interior features include center console with armrest, a center upper tray, meter cluster with a 7-inch color TFT display, map, room, and door courtesy lamps, power windows and door locks, dual climate control system and rear vents, a 12-volt socket and USB port for device and gadgets. The Strada Athlete Black Series infotainment system features a 7-inch touchscreen display with AM/FM, GPS navigation, Bluetooth, auxiliary in and USB ports, and mirror link, as well as 6 speakers. The Navara Pro 4X infotainment system features the Nissan 8-inch advanced touchscreen display audio unit that comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth for hands-free call and audio streaming, radio tuner, and 6 speakers. The Strada Athlete Black Series 4-wheel drive is powered by a 2,442cc MiVec intercooled and turbocharged direct injection diesel engine that generates 181 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque. This is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission complemented by Tiptronic paddle shifters. The Athlete 4-wheel drive comes with Super Select 4-wheel drive with off-road mode. The suspension system features front independent wishbone with coil spring and rigid elliptic leaf springs in the rear. The brake system uses ventilated discs in front and leading trailing jumps in the rear. The Navara Pro 4X is powered by a 2,488cc diesel engine with variable turbocharger and intercooler capable of generating 190 PS at 3,600 RPM and 450 Nm of torque at 2,000 RPM. The engine is mated to a 7-speed automatic transmission with manual mode and a part-time 4-wheel drive system with shift-on-the-fly capability for shifting from 2H, 4H, and 4L mode. The Navara Pro 4X comes with independent double wishbones with coil spring and stabilizer bar in front and 5-link system with dual-rate coil spring and stabilizer bar at the rear. The brakes use ventilated discs in front and rear drums in the rear. The Black Series Strada Athlete is equipped with anti-lock brake system, electronic brake force distribution, and brake assist. Driver and passenger side airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 5, heater anchors and ISOFIX, speed sensing door locks, laminated windshield, as well as reverse camera. The 4-wheel drive variant also gets hill descent control, forward collision mitigation system, ultrasonic mist acceleration mitigation system, blind spot warning system, and auto high beam as well as reverse sensors. The Navara Pro 4X 4x4 comes with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, a suite of driver assist tech and systems that include intelligent emergency braking, driver attention alert, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, high beam assist, hill start assist, and hill descent control, as well as the around view monitor and off-road monitor. Added for safety are SRS airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 5, anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, speed sensing door locks and ISOFIX and heater anchors, vehicle dynamic control with trailer stability assist and 4-wheel active brake limited slip. The Navara also comes with anti-theft system with alarm and engine immobilizer.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kaya-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Motul is the most trusted motor oil of the top teams competing in some of the world's most grueling race competitions: the WRC, the WTCC, and the Japan GT. Motul is the only 100% fully synthetic motor oil in the market. It has antioxidant properties that prevent premature thickening and aging due to thermal stress and guarantees total engine protection. For more information about Motul engine oils, visit www.motul.com.ph.
The Mitsubishi Strada athlete, confident to the core.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. This week's edition of Special Feature takes us to Club Ortiga Philippines' 8th anniversary, held last February 11 at the Great Eastern Hotel's Aberdeen Court in Quezon City.
Today we are celebrating our 8th anniversary. So the club started back in 2015 and now it's our 8th year, thankfully. Despite the pandemic and all, the members has remained loyal and the family has remained strong. So here we are celebrating that. We are expecting 100 guests today. Plus, of course, our sponsors and official partners, and of course, the full support of Suzuki Philippines, who has supported us since 2015 as well. So they will be here later. The general manager, Mr. Take, is here, and a few more personalities from Suzuki Philippines. Well, we started in 2015 when the car was launched, and then eventually, it became a car club. The pioneer members was actually not really car guys, but they wanted a community wherein they can bond together, learn more about the car, share experiences, and then eventually they wanted to help. So through the years, the club has been doing outreach programs aside from the usual meets. So to be able to help, when the Taal volcano actually erupted, we helped. And there's a lot more outreach programs that we have done from the south to the north. So we went to Region 1, Region 2 to do outreach programs. So pretty much, we only stopped during the pandemic, but we intend to resume it given that everything has opened up already. So we look forward to sharing our blessings to everyone that's out there. For those who want to join Club Ortiga Philippines, please do join us through our Facebook groups. So it's Club Ortiga Philippines, just search for it. At the end of the day, we are not just another car club. We are the only recognized Suzuki Ortiga car club. And for us, it's a family rather than a car club. So essentially, we were there to help one another, the camaraderie and everything. So please do join us and help us grow the family and make it a lot stronger.
The club, which started in 2015, has grown exponentially with members coming from all over the country and has continued to grow even more. For the past years, the club has been organizing activities and events that help their members on concerns related to their Suzuki Ortiga units, as well as for the community. These including feeding and calamity programs, elderly support, and other charitable events.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the Toyota Wigo.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. In this edition of Car Review, we check out another battler in the crowded compact SUV crossover market, the MG RX-5 70ST Alpha.
MG Philippines is slowly building a beachhead on local shores with a lineup of vehicles that claims British heritage. After all, the MG brand started out as Morris garages back in England in the 1920s. Among the earlier MGs rolled out in the country is the MG RX-5 70ST Alpha, a compact 5-seater SUV. In the RX-5, MG went for the classic look with clean functional lines and just the right amount of chrome for the grille, side window frame, and liftgate handle. It's 4,545mm long, 1,855mm wide, and 1,790mm tall, with a 2,700mm long wheelbase. While echoing the trend for flash and bang styling, the MG RX-5 nonetheless does not lack for modern features. The RX-5 Alpha features full LED headlamps and daytime running lights, chrome-framed front fog lamps, side view mirrors with LED signal lights, LED taillight, and high-mount stop lamp Sharkman antenna. Quite functional in making the MG RX-5 a proper SUV are the front and rear skid plates, roof rails, lower body slide with ABS cladding and molding, all done in matte silver finish. The RX-5 also comes with a panoramic sunroof, now seemingly mandatory in top-of-the-line variants. One nod to flash, however, are the 18-inch two-tone alloy wheels that are wrapped by 235/50 R18 tires. The clean, uncluttered look is carried over into the roomy RX-5 interior with leather-style upholstery that match the side door panel done in stitched leather style. There are touches of chrome and gauge cluster in center stack trimming, as well as in the AC vents and the shift lever. The interior also comes with functional features, sliding front armrest, dual front cup holders with cover, rear passenger reading lamps, map pockets, and front seat back. Also quite functional is the trunk with 595-liter capacity that increases to 1,639 liters with the rear seats folded down. It also comes with luggage tray, retractable cargo cover, cargo area lamp, and 12-volt accessory outlet. The infotainment system features an 8-inch touchscreen display, Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, multimedia play, a USB port, and 6 speakers. The MG RX-5 Alpha comes with much of the convenience features now expected in top-end models: smart keyless entry, push-button engine start-stop, air conditioning with electronic temperature control, and rear vents and center console and floor tunnel, electric parking brake, power windows. The driver's seat power adjusts 6 ways, and with a tilt-adjustable and telescopic steering wheel makes it easy to get the preferred driving position. The leather-style wrapped multiple-function steering wheel comes with controls for the infotainment system, as well as cruise control. The RX-5 offers both a comfortable and spirited drive. Underneath the hood is a 1.5-liter inline 4-cylinder 16-valve gasoline engine with direct fuel injection, turbocharger, and intercooler. Generating 169 PS and 250 Nm of torque, the engine is mated to a 7-speed twin-clutch Sportronic transmission that sends power to the front wheels. The MG RX-5 suspension features enhanced front McPherson struts and independent multi-link system in the rear, absorbs road perfections well, and provides a stable ride on both city streets and provincial highways. The all-wheel disc brake system, ventilated in front and solid in the rear, provide predictable stopping power. MG has also equipped the RX-5 Alpha with a suite of driver assist and safety features that would satisfy the more discriminate of SUV buyers in the market. These include anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution, quartering brake control, electronic stability control, hill descent control, auto hold function, and anti-roll protection. For safety, there are driver and passenger airbags, side airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 5 with pre-tensioner and load limiter for driver and front seat passenger, auto door lock function, child lock, ISOFIX child seat mounting points. Adding to both safety and convenience are the reversing camera with rear sensors for easier parking and the tire pressure monitoring system. An alarm system with immobilizer has been added for security.
In rolling out the MG RX 570 ST Alpha, Along with other models in its first foray onto local shores, MG Philippines described as a smart, sophisticated, and stylish SUV. There's indeed some truth to the description. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we'll be talking about the Supercharger. Superchargers and turbochargers. You hear these two terms thrown around interchangeably, and can't really blame the people on the internet because they don't really know what it is. They have no idea what it looks like, much less know how it works. So we've covered turbochargers in a past topic, so this time we'll be covering the Supercharger. So basically, let's start with the similarities. Turbo and supercharger. Both of these things are called forced induction because you are force feeding more air into the engine. It's just that the way that they do it are different. A turbo uses the exhaust gases to spin a turbine that feeds air. A supercharger, on the other hand, uses a belt like this connected to the engine, connected to the alternator, water pump, aircon compressor that spins two rotors in here that also force more air in. Same principle, get more air, suck more air, blow more air, make more power. The main difference between the supercharger and turbocharger is of the hardware itself. Almost all turbochargers are two circular round things. Superchargers come in this rectangular package because inside here are two intermeshing lobes. They look like gears. So what they basically do is it's also an air pump. Goes like this, air goes in, gets forced out, creates pressure. Nothing different from a turbocharger in terms of principle of operation, but how it operates is one is belt driven, one is exhaust driven. Now, let's address the popular notion, oh, superchargers have parasitic loss and all of that. No, it's not true. Whatever you read on the internet, once again, it's not true. Yes, it takes some energy to turn this, but that energy is a lot less than what the energy that it gives. Because if it is parasitic loss, and you're actually using more energy to turn this than what it makes, then there's no point in installing this in the first place. Let's put that in numbers. To turn this thing here, the assembly here with the lobes inside, takes about 5 horsepower from the engine. But what this gives you in return is about 40 horsepower on this 1.5 liter Honda City engine. So power-wise, for a 1.5 engine, we're adding 40 horsepower more. Basically, the behavior is like stuffing a big 2.4 liter engine into a car this small. That's the easiest way to describe the driving style and result of a supercharger. It feels like a big engine. The power curve is actually a straight line from idle all the way to red light. It's one straight line. No dips, no curves, no nothing. And it's very, very linear, which makes it a great choice for racing because unlike turbochargers, which have surge and sometimes, depending on what size the turbo is, there's a lag when you let go. It's not very great when you're coming out of a corner. This is more predictable when it comes to driving and racing. So turbocharger, supercharger, which is better? One is not better than the other. One does not make more power than the other. If you're doing this on your project car, say a Civic 1.8, there is a limit to how much horsepower you can make. Go over that limit, whether it's turbo or supercharger, then you'll break the engine. It all depends on really what you want. And of course, how much you're going to pay. Some people may say, oh, I'll spend 200 grand on a supercharger for 40 horses. But if I do turbocharger, it's only 130, 140,000. I'll go with the cheaper option. Well, that's up to you. But the biggest advantage of a supercharger system is most of these things are made in kit form. So everything that you need to be able to install it comes with it. So this one here actually installs in one day. A custom turbo setup where everything will have to be fabricated from scratch will take about a week. That's the fastest, to an average of a week and a half to 2 weeks. So you figure out how much your downtime is worth. So that's the how and why it works of a supercharger.
That's our feature on Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this episode of your electronic automobile magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louie Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.